Hi, I'm Jeff from AMIGO, and today we're going to learn how to play No Thanks. It's one of my favorite games, so I'm really excited to teach it to you. We've done a new version here in the US that has bigger cards and bigger tokens that also feel nice in your hands as you play. I've set this game up for 4 players. Here's how you do the setup. It's really simple. You're going to shuffle the cards. Then after you've shuffled them, pick up the deck and put 9 cards face down out of play. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slide those away. Put the rest of these back. Don't look at those. We won't use them during this game. I've also set up the chips already. I've set up a 4-player version. Each person gets 11 of these chips as they play. If you have 3 to 5 players, you're going to give each player 11 chips. If you have 6 players, you give each player 9 chips. And if you have 7 players, you're going to give each player 7 chips. So that's all you need to do set up. Each player picks up their chips, puts them in their hand to keep them secret. Of course, we know at this point that everybody starts with 11, so we've all got 11 chips. And then the oldest player, that's me, since I'm playing here alone, gets to flip over the card. We look at the number on there. Each card has a number on it, and the numbers range from 3 at the low end to 35 at the high end. The object of the game is to score the fewest points. So on each turn, you have a choice. You can either take the card and you get that many points, or you can put one of your chips on it, and then you don't have to take the card. It then goes to the next player. We go around and around until somebody's willing to take the card. At that point, they take the card and they score that many points, but they also get all the chips on it. There's really only one other rule that you need to know, and that is that if you get cards in sequence, like the 27 and the 28, then only the lowest number counts against your score at the end of the game. So let me show you how a round might work. I flipped over the 27. I'm the oldest player, so I go first. I take a chip out of my hand and say, no thanks, don't want that card. The next player goes. He or she puts a chip on there. That's 27. They don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. Comes back to me. I have a choice. I can take the card and the 4 chips that are on it, or I can put another chip on it. Each player makes that choice on every turn. They have the option to put a chip on it or take the card and collect all the chips. So this player's going to put one on there, this player's going to put one on there, this player's going to put one on there, I'll put another one on there, this player goes, this player goes. Now this player's thinking, there are a lot of chips on there, maybe I'll go ahead and take that. So this player's going to collect the card, they keep all those chips. Now they should have those chips in their hand to keep secret. You don't want any other players to know how many chips you're holding, because if you're out of chips, you have to take the card. So whoever takes the card then flips over the next card, and they get the option, that player gets the option of going first. So this player could take the 23. Once again, 23 is in the upper half of the numbers, which go from 3 to 35. This player will put a chip on it. I'm going to put a chip here. This player will put a chip. This player puts a chip, another chip. I'll put another one on there, another one, and then this player decides that he or she is going to take it. So they get those chips, they hide them in their hand. They've now got 23 points. So if we were to stop the game and score at this point, this player would have 27 minus these, this player would have 23 minus these, and this player and I would have as many chips as we have. Those are plus points, so we'd be doing pretty well, but there's still plenty of cards in the deck. Flip over another card, there's a 29. So the player who took the last card gets to go first, they put a chip on it. Now, this player has a decision to make, right? The 27 and the 29 could be connected by the 28. But if you remember, at the beginning of the game, we took 9 cards out and set them aside. So it's quite possible that 28 is over here rather than this deck, which means that it's out of play and this player would not have the chance to collect the 29, meaning that they would have, if they were to collect the 29 and not be able to connect it, have 56 points, rather than if they connect it, they would only have 27. I'll show you how that would work if we go another round. So this player put a chip on it, this player puts a chip on it, I put a chip on it, back to this player, this player. This point, this player says, okay, I'll take the risk. They take those 5 chips, hide them in their hand, put the 29 down there. They flip over the next card. It's a 9. 9's a pretty low number, but they don't want to take any more, so they put a chip on it. Let's say that I take it, I put that into my hand, put the 9 in front of me, flip this one over. Aha, there's the 28. Gee, I wonder how that got there. I put a token on it. Next player puts one on. This player has a choice to make. Do they want to take it to thwart this player or put a chip on it? 28's a pretty big number of points, so I think they would probably put a chip on it, but each player gets to make their own decision. And it comes to this player. Now this player might also be thinking 28's a lot of points, so they may take the risk and put another chip on there, hoping it'll go around one more time and try to squeeze some more points out of us. Let's say that happens. This goes to there. This player then takes it, and instead of having only 2 chips on there or 1 chip on there, they now have 6. They put this like this. They put these together so we can see they've got 27, 28, 29. At the end of the game when we score, this player only has 27 points added to their score for this row of cards. We continue until all the cards in the deck are done. And then, as I mentioned, you total up your points, you subtract the number of chips in your hand, the player with the lowest score wins. So, that's the game No Thanks. Thanks for playing. Thanks for learning how to play. We hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, you can always give us a call. We'll be happy to walk you through the rules or any other questions that you have. You can call us at 844-962-6446. That's 844-YO-AMIGO. Thanks so much.